De- Dear students, welcome to the new session of e-learning. I am Navdeep, working as PGTIP in Cambridge International School, Dasua. Students, today will focus on a new topic of data visualization, and today we'll focus on line chart. So, before we go into the details, we'll just have a look at the topic that we have covered earlier. So, in data visualization, students, as we are going to focus on line plot, the data visualization is to that how we can represent our data with the help of different charts, and we can analyze in our data in a better way. So visualization, different tools like histogram, line plot, so they are there to represent our data in a effective manner. uh, we have earlier covered data visualization, and in that we focused on the last tool, that was histogram. Students, what is a histogram is? So histogram is a powerful technique in data visualization. So that is its main aim is to basically represent the data in a graphical form of the distribution that we have. So how we represent it, like you see here, on the left hand side we have histogram, and on right hand side we have a bar chart. Bar chart is having a basically the gaps in between. A bar chart majorly represents the categorical data, whereas the histograms on the other hand is used to describe distribution given a set of data that are basically continuous. So here you can compare it, the bar graph and histogram. What are the different parameters of histograms are there that we can have a title of the histogram, we can set the different colors of a bar, then we have two axes, some data is represented on x-axis, some data is represented on y-axis, and then we have finally the different heights and widths. The width is basically fixed and height varies according to the frequency of the data. Students, then we take the example and represent the data on the using the histogram tool of mat matplotly. So today we'll go and focus on the line chart. So histogram in Python is basically uh, how we are going to have the important constituents title. We can also save the image also. You can see that in a last example we have discussed how to represent the how to save the image. Clear? Moving next, so students, focusing again on what is the data visualization is. So we can represent the data with the help of a graph. So picture is worth 1,000 words, so we use this sentence number of times. Most of us are familiar with this expression. So data visualization plays a very essential role in the representation of both small and large scale data. So students, basically we can represent huge data, clear, with the visualization tool in a very effective manner, rather than just saying something about that data and represent that data on a Excel sheet. So we can represent that data in a very good manner with the help of some visual tool. So data visualization is the discipline of trying to expose the data uh, to understand it by placing it on a visual context. So basically we want to visualize that data. Its main goal is to distill large data sets into visual graphics to allow easy understanding of the complex relationship within the data. So we can, the human beings can understand the scenario in a better way by visualizing that data on different tools of visualization. What is the purpose of data visualization? So why we use data visualization? For better analysis, quick actions, identify patterns. We can easily identify different patterns in the data, finding error, understanding the story, so we can easily understand the scenario, exploring business insights. So these are the major uh, different features or purpose of data visualization that we have. Then how we basically use the data visualization in Python. So matplotlib is the basically package that is used to create 2D graphs and plots by using the Python scripts. PyPlot is the module, so it is a part of the package matplotlib package. So in that, PyPlot is a module which supports a very wide variety of graphs and plots, namely histogram, bar charts, power spectra, and so on. So it is used along with the NumPy to provide the environment for the MATLAB. So basically, MATLAB is a package and PyPlot is a module in that. So that helps in 2D graphics. So what are the features of PyPlot we have? We can focus on the features. The major features are: first is drawing. So plots can be drawn based on the past data through the specific function. So we can represent the data, draw the figures by passing the data through specific functions. Like earlier we used the histogram function, and today we will use the one more function for drawing of lines. Next is the customization. Plots can be customized as per the requirements, like what the x-axis represents, what is the y-axis represents, using different colors, dash, dots, and we can customize the graphs according to our requirement. That is what we have meant by term customization, is converting a thing into our own way that we want to represent by using different colors, lines, shades, and so on. And third is very important point is saving. So after drawing the and customization of plots, that we can use the images for future use. So we'll also try to use, in as we have used in the last, we have used the savefig function to save the uh, drawing. Now the types of plot using matplotlib. So what are the different plots that we can draw? So students, we can use line plot. Here we have, second we have bar graph, then we have histogram, pie chart, frequency polygon, box plot, and scatter plot. So these are the major applications that we can use in matplotlib. Now moving to the line plot, students. Line plot is basically drawing lines on a two-dimensional platform. So a line plot or chart is a graph that shows the frequency of data occurrence along a number line. So basically that data will now be represented with the help of a line. So the line plot is represented by a series of data points connected with a straight line. Generally, line plots are used to display trends over time. A line plot or a line graph can be created using the plot function available in PyPlot. So I already told you PyPlot is a module in matplotlib. So we can not only just plot a line, but we can also explicitly define the grid, the x-axis, what the x-axis represent, what the y-axis represents, their scale, labels, title, and display other options also. So we will use that all those things practically now. So today, students, we will try to solve this problem. We'll represent on the this problem on the Jupyter notebook. So moving to the Jupyter notebook now. So students, the very first statement that we are going to use is import numpy as np. Then we are going to import mat matplotlib. So this is the main package that we are going to use now, and here in that we are going to use the module pyplot. So pyplot is a module in matplotlib. So matplotlib student is a package. The pyplot is a module of it as plt. And the first data we are going to represent is the years. So year is equal to, like, we are having different years: 2014, 2015, sorry, 2014, then 2015, then 16, then 17, then 18. So these are the years we want to represent. The next variable is, let's say we are having CIS pass percentage. This is the another variable, pass percentage. So what are the values in that? First is 90 in year 2014. In year 2015 the pass percentage is 92, then is 94 in the next year, then 95, then 90, that's 98. So then we have another school for, let's say, KVS pass percentage is, like, their pass percentage is 80%, and in the next year their pass percentage is 91, in the subsequent year 93, then it improved 95, then 96. Students, the next what we are going to do, we are going to now plot. First we are going to plot the line. So for that, plt dot plot is the method. The first parameter is year, the second parameter is CIS pass percentage, and finally the color of the line. The color parameter, color is equal to, let's say, y. Then we are going to plot the second line. Plt dot plot is the method, again passing the parameters. First is year, second is kvs pass percentage, and the third parameter is the color of the line. So let's say its color is now orange. And students, what we want to represent on the x-axis, so plt dot x label. On x-axis we want to, let's say, represent the year, and on the y-axis plt dot y label, we want to represent the pass percentage, and then finally we want to have the title. So the title is CIS KVS pass percentage till 201. This is the title that we will be having. And finally the last one is plt dot show the result. And finally students, now run this one. So you can see here the program is now just ready. Figure with size, this is now ready. Here, so now you can see this graph in front of us. The graph is ready. Here now you can see the result. So this is the first line. Clear, that is the yellow line. The second line is the green line. So orange line is yellow, is this color is yellow, and the another one is orange. So we have use this one. So these are the two lines on which the results are shown. Now see students, now I have changed the color from green and blue. So like this sort of variation you can give by changing the colors. So this is the title. Downward side, this is the x-axis year, and this is the y-axis representing the percentage part. So students, this is all about how we can draw a line chart. Clear, and plot it using with the help of matplotlib. So coming back to the ppt, so finally I will share you the resources. These are the resources that you can refer to. Yeah? So these are the sources, please refer to these resources, and also use your textbook side by side. And at the end, students, I thank you all for attending the session. Thank you very much.